Recently, I've been seeing a lot of the following piece of information about Germany. It is illegal to run out of fuel on the autobahn. What an easy video to make, I thought. I would just have to Google the answer, and lo and behold, the answer is yes it is, or no it isn't, or maybe. The problem is, for me at any rate, that the traffic regulations don't actually mention this at all. And yet there are plenty of people who do report running out of fuel on the autobahn and then being fined by the police. There are all sorts of sources on the internet, some more reliable than others, and they all seem to contradict each other. It's a bit of a mess, frankly. So what's going on? It seems that there are various regulations that might come into play if your car does stop on the autobahn. For example, there is a regulation that says you mustn't stop on the autobahn, ever. But that needs to be qualified. By stop, the regulations actually mean a voluntary stop. If you run out of fuel, you come to a stop through no choice of your own, so this regulation doesn't actually cover it. Another regulation says that drivers must not expose other road users to avoidable risks. There are unavoidable risks, obviously. If somebody steps out into the road right in front of your car, you're going to swerve to avoid them putting other road users at risk. But that's unavoidable. It's avoidable risks only that are not allowed. This is the one that gets interpreted in different ways. Some people say it means that the very act of running out of fuel is an avoidable risk. You could have avoided it by making sure you had enough fuel in the car to start with and keeping your eye on the fuel gauge. But others say it means that if you can get your car to stop in the emergency lane as far away as possible from moving traffic, place your warning triangle behind your car to warn other drivers of the danger as the law requires, and stay with your car going no further than the nearest emergency telephone, then you won't get fined. Those people who say they have been fined probably stopped in an illegal or dangerous place. And finally, people who ask this question are often pointed to another regulation that says that if you notice a problem with your car that might expose other users to risk, you must use the quickest method possible to get the car off the road and out of danger. So, although I'm not a lawyer, it does seem to me that there is actually no law specifically making it illegal to run out of fuel on the autobahn. On the other hand, there are regulations that say you must not expose other road users to unnecessary or avoidable risks. And the thing is, you ought to have plenty of warning long before your fuel tank actually runs dry and your car grinds to a halt. If that happens, at the very best you can expect no sympathy from the police.
If you have something for my notice board, please send it to this address. Please note that I can only accept letters and postcards, so please don't send me parcels or packages or anything that must be signed for.